Hello, beauties, and yes, you are seeing this correctly. There is another naked heat tutorial, but I don't swatch it or anything like that. I just use it on my face for the first time. I didn't talk through it. I did a voiceover, so you'll hear my thoughts and opinions quickly. It won't be a long drawn out thing, but I did show you how to do this look right here. I used all the PR that they sent over with this Naked Heat palette, and you guys, I will say I am on the bandwagon. I absolutely love this palette. These shades though are literally right up my alley. I love warm shades like this. I love the rose golds, the oranges, the purples. I'm just obsessed. And I've also tried a bunch of different products in here. I tried this new Smashbox foundation. I tried this new Milani blush. I tried the new Smashbox photo finish primer. I tried some new Huda Beauty lashes. I tried this new Becca highlighter blush slash light chaser highlighter in rose quartz. I used a bunch of new products in this video, so yeah, if you want to see how I used the Naked Heat palette, then just keep on watching this video. All right, so first things first, we are going to prime our eyelids using this Smashbox lid primer. This stuff is really sticky, so you have to set it with the powder, which I did here. And we're going in with the Naked Heat palette. This palette is so beautiful. And we're taking this shade right here and using that as a transition and really working that in our crease. So for this look, I want it to be blown out and then defined in those halo areas. I feel like that's how everyone's using this palette, but you can't help yourself. You want to use every single shade. So by doing an eyeshadow look like this, you can really utilize all those gorgeous eyeshadow shades. I love it. And I just take that darker color that's in the palette and work it in the inner corner and the outer corner again to do that halo effect. And then I take a brush like that and really work that color in to define it. And this gorgeous shade here, I'm using to blow out a little bit more. Again, that gradient is going to really make this look pop. Don't mind it looking crazy right now. It all comes together later. And then taking that really shimmery pink undertone with a little bit of red and putting it on my lid. I just used my finger and then of course clean it up, and then taking that dark purple brown shade, it's the darkest color that's in the palette and it's matte, and working that in the outer V of the eye again to give it more dimension and to define it. And then I tried this new Smashbox Radiance primer because I wanted my skin to look like gleaming like this. It works, but it dries too tacky, if that makes sense. There's no hydration really. And trying this new foundation, which I'm not sure how I feel about. I feel like it gave my skin some texture, but my skin's not doing the greatest right now, so it's hard to judge at this moment. And I didn't really love the primer that I used with it, but it did wear on my skin better once it's set. And the foundation duo that I'm using is 3.2, and this has a foundation and then the contour together, which I really love. And the contour shade that was on this was actually perfect. It wasn't orange or anything like that. It blended beautiful, and this was really easy to blend out as well. I liked it with the buffing brush as well. So that is the Studio Skin Shaping Foundation by Smashbox. And then here is where I'm just blending it all in with this brush. And once I get that all blended in, I use the brush that we use to apply our foundation to work it in even more. And then this is the first time that I've been using the Shape Tape Concealer. My cousin Melissa had it, and you guys, it is really good. It's heavy duty but lightweight at the same time. It blends really easily. It dries super fast. So, but not in a bad way, like you don't need to work fast with it or anything, but with the Urban Decay Naked Skin, the one that I usually use, I usually let it sit on there. You couldn't do that with this. I feel like you kind of just, it looks better when you work it in right away. And then I set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then set my entire face with the Makeup Forever pressed translucent powder, just to make sure our foundation is locked in. It doesn't go in anywhere, or it doesn't go anywhere. Sorry. And this Hourglass bronzer, I freaking love it so much. It just gives your face a subtle luminosity. I swear, Hourglass has the best luminous
products. And these are the eyeliners that came with the PR, which I loved these shades so much. They're the 24/7 Glide On eye pencils, which they really do glide on your eyes. They are easily blendable. You don't have to work fast with them. I was able to maneuver the liner with this brush fairly easy. And then going back in with that shimmery shade, and we are going to add the colors on top of the eyeliner, which looked gorgeous, by the way. I love the effect that it gave. These eyeliners were actually really fabulous. I thought they were lip liners for whatever reason, but anyways, taking the same colors that we did on our lid and applying them to our lower lash line. I wanted the lower lash line to be more dramatic, if you will. I extended it further than I usually would, if you can see. And I didn't do a winged liner because I wanted the eyeshadows to be the focus. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And basically just adding the same colors that we did before, blowing it out, making sure it's really beautiful. And then for my brow bone, I just apply the lightest shade in the palette and apply it to the brow bone. And then I use the Huda Beauty lashes, the Samantha number 7s. And then inner corner, I did a subtle inner corner, which is new for me. You guys know I love that inner corner highlight. And then here again, just blowing out the lower lash line even more, just because when I apply the mascara, it's going to make it look a little more dramatic. And then this blush I used, this is the new Milani Bronze Burst Color Harmony. I really liked it. It's like a very warm blush bronzer. Yeah. And it was beautiful. And then use that new Becca blush that I was telling you about. It's very subtle, very subtle. So if you are someone who doesn't like that bright highlight and you like a pink undertone, I really feel like you're gonna love this. It's more of like a gleam. And then I mixed those two lipsticks. It's the Urban Decay Fuel and Scorched. So Scorched is metallic, and I put that on after this Makeup Forever lip liner. Sorry, I covered myself when I was applying it, fail. And then I put that matte in the middle. And you don't have to do this many. I just, you know, when you get new stuff, you really want to put it on your face. But I feel like this Huda Beauty liquid lip metallic was the star of the show. I felt like it just added a gleam to my lips. And yeah, that's the complete look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know down below what you guys would like to see next. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.